Cinnamon is a very popular spice that many of us have in our kitchen cupboards right now. We often sprinkle it on our porridge, add it to warm drinks, or use it in baking to give our food a lovely, sweet and warm flavor. It comes from the bark of a tree and has been used for thousands of years, not just to make food taste good, but also for its potential health benefits. People all over the world have long believed that cinnamon can do more than just add flavor. They have used it in traditional medicine for many different reasons, from treating colds to helping with digestion. It's a spice that feels comforting and familiar to so many. The warm, inviting smell of cinnamon can remind us of cozy winter days or delicious baked treats like apple pies and cinnamon rolls. This powerful connection to pleasant memories is one reason why it is so loved. However, beyond its delightful taste and aroma, cinnamon has been gaining a lot of attention in the health and wellness community. People are becoming more and more interested in how the foods we eat can support our overall health. Cinnamon is now being looked at not just as a simple ingredient for cooking, but as a superfood that might offer some impressive health advantages, which is a very exciting area of modern science. There are two main types of cinnamon that you will most likely find in the shops. The first is cassia cinnamon, which is the most common and affordable type. It has a strong, spicy flavor and is what most people use in their everyday cooking. The other type is Ceylon cinnamon, which is sometimes called true cinnamon. It has a lighter, more delicate flavor and is often a bit more expensive to buy. While both types are enjoyed for their taste, they have slightly different properties, which can be important when we start to think about their potential effects on our health and how we use them. So why has this humble brown spice suddenly become a topic of so much discussion, especially when it comes to health goals like managing weight? Well, the interest stems from a growing body of research looking into how the natural compounds within cinnamon might interact with our bodies. Scientists are exploring whether these compounds can influence things like our blood sugar levels, how hungry we feel, and even how our bodies process fats and sugars. This has led many people to wonder if adding a little extra cinnamon to their diet could be a simple and tasty way to support their health journey. The idea that a simple spice like cinnamon could help with weight loss is very appealing. Many people are searching for natural ways to support their health goals, and cinnamon has become a popular suggestion in this conversation. The claim is that cinnamon can boost your metabolism, which is the process your body uses to turn food into energy. A faster metabolism means you burn more calories, even when you are resting. This idea has made cinnamon a star ingredient in many detox teas and health supplements that promise to help you shed pounds. But it's important to look at these claims carefully and understand what is really happening. Another way some people believe cinnamon helps with weight loss is by making you feel fuller for longer. If you feel full and satisfied after a meal, you are less likely to snack on unhealthy foods between meals. This is called increasing satiety. The theory is that cinnamon can slow down how quickly your stomach empties after you eat. When food stays in your stomach for a longer period, it sends signals to your brain that you are still full, which could help you eat less overall throughout the day. This potential effect on appetite control is a key reason why cinnamon is often linked with weight management strategies. Furthermore, some proponents of cinnamon for weight loss suggest that it can target belly fat specifically. This is a particularly stubborn type of fat for many people, and is also linked to a higher risk of certain health problems. The theory here is that cinnamon might influence how the body stores fat, encouraging it to burn fat instead of holding onto it, especially around the abdominal area. While this is a very exciting idea, it is also one of the boldest claims made about the spice. It is crucial that we separate popular beliefs from what scientific studies have actually shown to be true before we get too carried away. So the big question remains: can a sprinkle of cinnamon in your morning coffee or on your oatmeal really make a difference on the weighing scales? The claims are certainly interesting and have captured the public's imagination. They suggest that cinnamon could be a secret weapon in the fight against weight gain by speeding up metabolism, curbing hunger, and even tackling stubborn fat. However, it's essential to remember that popular beliefs and marketing claims are not the same as scientific proof. We need to look at the evidence to see if these ideas hold up under scientific scrutiny. When we look at the science, one of the most studied effects of cinnamon is its potential to help control blood sugar levels. This is very important for people with conditions like type 2 diabetes, but it might also have an impact on weight. When your blood sugar spikes and then crashes, it can often leave you feeling tired and hungry, leading you to crave sugary snacks. Some studies suggest that cinnamon can help to smooth out these spikes. It may do this by mimicking insulin, the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells to be used for energy, which could lead to better blood sugar stability. Several small scientific studies have explored this connection. For instance, some research has shown that people who took cinnamon supplements had modest improvements in their blood sugar control compared to those who did not. By helping to keep blood sugar levels more stable, cinnamon could indirectly help with weight management by reducing those intense cravings for high-calorie foods that often follow a blood sugar crash. However, it is important to note that many of these studies are small, and their results are not always consistent. More large-scale, high-quality research is needed before we can make any strong conclusions about this effect. What about the claim that cinnamon can reduce hunger? This idea is linked to its effect on blood sugar and digestion. As mentioned, some research suggests cinnamon might slow down the rate at which food leaves the stomach, a process known as gastric emptying. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adding about a teaspoon of cinnamon to a bowl of rice pudding slowed stomach emptying and made people feel fuller. While this is promising, it was a very small study, and more evidence is needed to confirm if this effect is strong enough to lead to significant weight loss over time for most people. The evidence for cinnamon directly causing weight loss is, unfortunately, quite weak at this point. While some studies on cells and animals have shown that certain compounds in cinnamon might affect fat cells, these results have not been reliably reproduced in humans. A review of multiple human trials concluded that while cinnamon might have a small positive effect on blood sugar and cholesterol, its impact on body weight was not significant. This means that while cinnamon has potential health benefits, it is not a magic bullet for weight loss. It cannot replace the fundamental principles of a healthy diet and regular exercise. If you want to include more cinnamon in your diet, there are many safe and delicious ways to do so. A little sprinkle goes a long way. You can add about half a teaspoon to your morning porridge, yogurt, or smoothie for a flavorful and potentially beneficial boost. It also tastes wonderful in warm drinks like coffee, tea, or warm milk. Using cinnamon in your cooking, such as in curries, stews, or when roasting vegetables like sweet potatoes, can add a lovely warmth and depth of flavor without adding extra salt, sugar, or fat. These are simple, enjoyable ways to make cinnamon a regular part of your meals. However, it is very important not to go overboard. More is not always better, and this is especially true for cinnamon. Most of the cinnamon we buy, the cassia variety, contains a compound called coumarin. In large amounts, coumarin can be harmful to the liver. For most adults, it is considered safe to have up to 1 teaspoon of cassia cinnamon per day. If you plan on taking more or using it as a supplement, it might be a better idea to choose Ceylon cinnamon, as it contains much lower amounts of coumarin. Always be mindful of the amount you are consuming each day. Ultimately, cinnamon can be a wonderful part of a healthy lifestyle, but it is not a weight loss cure on its own. The most effective and sustainable way to manage your weight and stay healthy is to focus on the bigger picture. This means eating a balanced diet filled with plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. It also means moving your body regularly in a way that you enjoy, whether that's walking, dancing, swimming, or going to the gym. Getting enough sleep and managing your stress levels are also incredibly important parts of maintaining a healthy weight and overall well-being. In conclusion, while cinnamon may offer some modest benefits for blood sugar control and could potentially help you feel fuller, it is not a powerful weight loss tool. Think of it as a helpful supporting actor, not the main star of your health journey. Enjoy its wonderful flavor in sensible amounts as part of a varied and balanced diet. Rely on the proven methods of healthy eating and regular physical activity to reach your weight loss goals. Cinnamon can be a tasty ally, but the real power to change your health lies in the healthy choices you make every single day.